Hello, hello. I figured out how to draw again. I was kind of feeling art blocked for a couple days. I always come back. Indeed. What I expect from the living dead. Hello, look, I make pretty. I make pretty. Okay, so like I started drawing this yesterday, and it was like a completely different outfit, and then I'm just like, I want to add more. We draw and we're making pretty OCs today. I may not have been here for 3 lives, but I finally charged my phone. Good. Remember to charge it more often. Yes, indeed. Pretty. I can just pull up separately the what I finished yesterday in case nobody saw what I finished yesterday. Just for like context of like what I drew yesterday. Where is it? Where is it hiding? Wrong folder. There he is. That's what I drew yesterday. I don't feel like messing with the layers, so that's context. Oh no, I just remembered my old creepypasta OC. Oh, mood. That is a mood. I ended up repurposing it into something not cringe. I drew a pretty man. All I draw is pretty men. I take that as a compliment, though. Anyways, I have to go do side quests, but I will be back. Hey. I gotta do some later, too. POC was kind of satirical though. I remember I despised yandere, so my crispy pasta OC was a killer girl who would hunt yanderes and stalkers. Honestly, that's kind of funny. It reminds me of some comic that I used to see around on, like Tumblr, like two yanderes stalking each other. It was kind of funny. Pretty baby. Funny enough, mine, this is ancient lore, but I had a character design that was kind of loosely adjacent to like creepypasta stuff. I just made up a spooky character, and that design ended up morphing into my VTuber model. It's funny to think about it like that. At least like the old iteration of it. It is the deep ambi lore. We do not mention the deep ambi lore. And the lore is that her best friend was killed by a yandere for getting too close to their senpai. So she had a deep hatred in her. And she became like, I'll get that girl and everyone like her. A tale of revenge. Ooh. Spooky. So, like the fact that I kind of like repurposed my old creepypasta looking ass character into like a My Hero Academia character is kind of funny to me. At least when it came to like ability wise, it was like Poison Nightmare Gas or something. Whereas design-wise, that went to the VTuber model. At least the 0.01 version. Kinda. It's weird to think about. And I don't like thinking about it sometimes. Full of layers. I'm thinking of like making this also like a little bit of a outfit reference sheet. I kind of want to make more of these for some of my other characters. I love my friend's art. I think it's awesome, but every time I look at it, I feel inferior and I ask, how are you friends with me? How would I get a friend like you? My skills are terrible. Aww. sometimes get like that too. I have a friend who's like really good at drawing like animals and cool creatures and stuff like that, and I'm just like, how did we end up being friends? You draw such cool creatures and all I can do is just a human looking thing. I kneel to your power. But sometimes you gotta remember, you know, we all develop our own art at our own pace. No need to rush. And then they have the gall to say, oh nah bro, it looks so bad. What do you mean? Excuse me. I will say though, from like personal experience, I feel whenever I say my art is looking bad, it's because I just wasn't feeling it that day. It's like, oh yeah, sure, amazing. Yeah, but I feel like I could have done so much better. I just wasn't in it that day, but then like the next day I'll be like, I am the best, I'm amazing, look at this creation. It definitely has more to do with like, I'm just not feeling it today. At least for me, whenever I say like, ugh, my art sucks today. Because I just wasn't feeling it. It's okay though. I'm superior overthinker. Overthinkers rise up. We have horrendous nightmare scenarios to overthink about. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm gonna work on fabrics again. When I say my art looks bad, I mean it didn't come out how I was envisioning, even if it looks good. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like that is what most people mean when they say that their art sucks. When it comes to like somebody who's like an actual like professional, or like not really like actual professional, but somebody who draws a lot, it's more like, oh man, it just sucks today. Like, this is not the plan. It has nothing really to do with like the technique used. It's more like just, my head just wasn't in it. Like when I was first sketching like the sketch for this yesterday, I felt like it was too realistic for what I was going for, so I made some edits to it. I made the torso longer. And the legs longer. Like, I like giving characters long legs. Old habits die hard. I was like very into like shoujo manga when I was younger, so a lot of the characters that I've drawn so far tend to have long legs. If they become the superior overthinker, that means I'm bad at overthinking, and overthinking is what I do. Don't steal my job! That's my job, not yours. I'm supposed to worry for you. Fabric, or my brain just stops functioning. Because then I forget how do fabric. I was like, it's just so easy to just go overboard with like just random shapes or whatever. But then it's like, no, that doesn't look like clothing wrinkles. What are you doing? Follow your guidelines. I'm a huge nitpick sometimes. Like, my friend drew my self-sona and I liked it, but I kept yelling, the hair is wrong in VC since it was bright purple instead of pastel purple. Yeah, that reminds me of how my cousin used to say purple. That was from like so long ago. I'm just like, why do you say purple like that? Purple. What was it my mom? Oh, my mom said turtle weird. Like, cool. And like, how is that sound coming out of your mouth? Purple. I am purple. That also reminds me of some old computer game I used to play. I think it was like in elementary school. Like Burble Place or something. I vaguely remember that. I'm old. I remember when computer games didn't require the internet. Pop Tropica even still a thing? Because I remember I was only good at like solving one island puzzle in that game and nothing else. The reason I do this is low-key because every design choice I make for my character is deliberate to get a certain look, so when people keep deviating from it, it triggers something in myself. Yo, I get that. I kind of understand what you mean. It's like, I've purposely designed this character with this idea in mind, and then you see somebody else draw it, and you're like, what have you done? You deviated too far from the design. Well, sometimes it's more like I just drew a character because I like the concept and I don't care about what outfit you put them in. But in this case, this is very specific. He's in his casual wear. I'm okay with fan redesigns if you just say it's a design, but when you change major details and don't talk about it, it triggers me. Art styles are different, okay, but keep the main things accurate. You know, that's kind of how I feel about some fan arts sometimes. Because sometimes I'd be looking at some art and then I'm like, oh wow, what is this character? And then you notice that it's supposed to be a specific character and you're just like, that looks nothing like that character. That just looks like a cosplay of that character or like a character inspired by that character. That does not look like that character. It's like, yeah, there's like a very different distinction between drawing a anime character in like a cartoon style and then drawing that said anime character in a cartoon style, but like getting rid of everything that makes that anime character look like that anime character. It's like, oh, I see what you're going for here, but I don't think it looks like that character anymore. But like with fan art stuff, it's like, it's easier to ignore, but like when it's somebody drawing your own like character and they get some of the details kind of wrong, I'm just like, ooh. Would you like a reference next time? I can send you one. Even with a color picker too. That way you can still shade it the way you want. Like, if you give my Sona huge braids, but you change it to thin little braids without... Why? What was the point of that? I know you can draw big braids. Just wasn't feeling it today. So far, whenever people have drawn stuff for me, it's usually been pretty accurate to how I would draw stuff. That's also kind of low-key why I'm scared of, like, making, like, a game or something. Because then it's gonna be like, oh, people are probably gonna draw my characters off-model on purpose. Because it doesn't fit their idea of what a certain character should look like. Oh no. Like, I think way too much about these things sometimes, and I don't like it. Because it's like, yes, you're allowed to do that, but at the same time, why would you? If the colors are right there, just pick off of it and shade it differently if you don't like it. And if you don't want to draw her braids, you can just cut them off. She has a short hair look, and give her short hair when I'm too tired to draw braids. There is no need to change it. Everything I've designed has a purpose. And if you deviate too much from the purpose, I side-eye you. I don't like doing that, but at the same time, like, I know it sounds kind of rude to say something like this, but like, there's some people whose art styles I look at and then I'm just like, you know, I don't like your vibes. I'm gonna ignore you and pretend you don't exist. So, goodbye. Because it's usually complemented by certain personality traits that I'm like, I don't vibe with you. Have a good day. I would not like to cross paths with you. Stay in your lane where you're flourishing, and I'll stay in mine. What layer am I on? Hello, welcome. Welcome in. We just drawing today. Drawing a pretty man. Pretty angel man. How's your week going? I love seeing new faces around here. Oh, I forgot. Nice, looks cool. Thank you. I take pride in my cool character designs. Where's outfit one? Why isn't it showing up? There it is. Surprised it's been a man this entire time. Just as usual, just the right tiring. But I listen to music to keep my spirits up. Oh yeah, that's smooth. I feel ya. I love all the art styles, to be honest, but I know even in the art style, you have ways to make the fan art of the character you're drawing recognizable. But no, you change it to be a different person regardless. Yeah, that's the thing I don't get sometimes about some people's fan arts or whatever. It's like, you like this character, but then when you draw that character, you've drawn somebody that doesn't really look anything like the character you say you like. So it's like, do you even like that character at this point? Or do you just like the idea of the character? Because there's a difference. Bald. There is a difference between liking the idea of a character and actually liking that character because you like that character for who it is. Why am I doing this? You're not allowed to see the goods. I listened to music before 2010, but mostly 70s soul, funk, disco, rock, ayy. It's like taking Riddle's art style and making him blue instead of red. I think it's more like taking Riddle and making him way too tall. Because I have seen fan arts of Riddle in a blue color palette that still look like Riddle. I also kind of like listening to old people music, I call it. I say that, but like I actually do enjoy like some of the classic rock kind of stuff. An old drawing I did, I don't like how it looks, so pretend you didn't see it. Bro is a tall king, he is a short king, and if you change it, what do people have against short people? Bro, I feel that same way with Lilia so much. It's like if you make Lilia tall, you do not like Lilia. You like the idea of Lilia. You do not like Lilia himself. He is short, he knows it, and he knows he is cute, and he will not shut up. You are denying him his cuteness. How dare you? Bro, it was so funny when, before the Diasomnia chapter was a thing, and there were so many people who were like, I think Lilia's gonna have, like, a true form, and he's gonna look all tall and handsome or whatever, but then it's like, I don't see that happening given the information we have of him already. And then we see what Lilia looks like 400-something years in the past, and I'm like, I called it! Classic rock is also good, too. In the 70s, like Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, David Bowie, Queen, Kansas, Baker Street, Black Sabbath, etc. Yeah. I'm familiar with most of that. I had like a David Bowie phase back in college. I mean, it was a tiny one. It was more like, I just like listening to this music a lot. So much so that one of my projects for one of my art classes was about drawing like music covers, and I did one for Scary Monsters. If I say my character is 8 feet tall and you make him 4 feet tall, what do you have against tall people? Exactly. It's not like you're drawing a child version of a character, it's more like you just deliberately, purposefully are just drawing a character incorrectly. How dare you? Rocks on... Oh, old messages. Why is my chat being weird? Showing messages. I have it set to live. But yet it doesn't give me the proper message order. I hate that. Rock songs are good in the 70s, but R&B and soul, funk, disco captivated me more. Captivated me the most with Groove and Soul. Ooh, yes. I am also kind of nostalgic for, like, 2000s era music. Cause it's like, yeah, that's what I grew up. That's my childhood. I love Shakira. Oh, I forgot to turn this up. I don't need it to be so desaturated anymore. Unironically, I do like me some 2000s era music. Like I said, my favorite music always have so chill, nice. Can I say something slightly controversial? Not really. Short, thin character does not equal small, little, cutesy, soft, submissive femboy looking at you, my hero. Yes. Oh, yes, there is definitely a difference. Stop trying to shoehorn certain character designs to be other character designs. That's kind of cringe. Appreciate what you have, greedy creatures. I'm born in 1990, but I enjoy 70s the most regardless. I'm borderline, like, 99. Kind of grew up in that weird in-between phase of, like, 90s shows are finishing up their run, the 2000s is kicking off with some bangers. And yeah, I can talk to somebody who's about the same age as my sister about video games and they'll have no idea what I'm talking about, and it makes me cringe. It's like, I see you are a normal child. Cringe. Like I said, whether you're born in any year doesn't matter. What matters is the groove and the soul of the music. Yeah! Vibing. I'm pretty sure short, thinner people can still be strong and have muscle. They can be tough. William and Rouge. I guess Ruggy also counts in that build too. Of like, yes, this is a skinny dude, but he's not like, he's not cutesy like Lilia or Riddle. It's like that weird in-between spot. I don't know how to describe that character design. What happened here? Oh, I have the wrong bangs on. Oopsies. Hey. We'll be right back after these messages. We'll go and listen to You Haven't Done Nothing by Stevie Wonder, Fly Like an Eagle by Steve Miller Band, 992 Arguments by OJ's, Lotus 72D by Zeriberto, especially Beluza Pula by Masayoshi Takanaka. Ooh! Interesting. I'm very intrigued now. I can't listen down I can't. I'm happy that we share music interests, but I doubt I might be here in future streams. But it was nice meeting you. Bye-bye. Yeah, nice. Thanks for stopping by. You can always come back whenever you want. I am just here for the love of art. It's the only skill I'm good at. Have a nice rest of your week. We have fun over here anyway. As well as like there's no real consistency around here. I just show up. Actually, I'm not liking this color. It's too dark. Hey, welcome back. Yes. Another dream about the pearl bird. Ooh. I need more. Wrong layer. I need more details about this bird. This dream was even stranger. Ooh. Now I gotta know. And fix the shadow layer. Because they're funky. They look too dark on the ground for some reason. I don't know. But overlay has the best shading effect so far for what I want. So, a lot of shenanigans happened. Picture of Pearl sitting elegant went viral, and Pearl became a celebrity mom, and somehow became more famous than Neji and Vil. He got nominated in Twisted Wonderland's Most Beautiful Man award. Thing, and Pearl won first place somehow. That's one beautiful bird. How does that even happen? It's a beautiful bird. Everybody's just blown away by the beautiful bird. Have you seen birds? They're here. Just gotta clean it up a little bit more. He is looking beautiful. Beautiful creature. I love you. I forgot to give him wings. But that can be added later because I just don't feel like drawing them right now. Just like after I get all the outfits done, I can just be like, you know what? Wings. Just copy and paste them all. It wasn't just his outer beauty, there was more unique birds. Like, a peacock is technically prettier. It was Pearl's pure aura and mannerisms that made people go nuts. He acted like a human model. If you know what I mean. I love that. That's one beautiful bird. Vil taught him well. The way he flew, sat, behaved, and stuff. His personality is what got people. Amazing. There's one very professional bird. Truly worthy of his celebrity status. Funnier thing, Vil did not teach Pearl that. Pearl was born that way. He built like that. He just built different. This is no ordinary bird. It's got the personality of a well-defined gentleman. Yeah, very distinguished. Very distinguished gentleman, yes. What happened here? What is happening here? Alright, why is this a thing? Goodbye, Exodus. This burb is not like the other burbs. He's got class and style. That's what this does. What happened to your foot, sir? That's your hair. There we go. It's the little details that bother me. Pearl is a gentleman. He kisses the hands of ladies politely and asks before taking stuff. By ask, I mean he makes a small noise. He is not like a talking parrot. He has a unique understanding of language. You should draw this Pearl. This is just such a cute idea. Distinguished gentleman, yes. Very distinguished. I got to go now. Hey, have a nice rest of your day. Bye. I'm gonna keep colored, which shouldn't take that long. It's not that complicated. Also, remember what I said last time? Yeah, I won that 1v1. Everyone in Twist. Ah, yes, the true champion. We will have a feast in your honor. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. See you next time. I still don't know what I actually want to do tomorrow. I'm probably going to finish drawing stuff for Jofio here. If not, then it'll be a surprise, because I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. It's always a surprise up in here. I need to like go and like erase parts of the shadow layer, at least on the brown areas, because for some reason the overlay just makes it so dark, and I don't like how that looks. It's like a little too dark, but it works for like the skin tone and the hair color. I guess I need to desaturate it more. Like I don't know why it doesn't happen. But overlay works for the shading. Especially for the style I'm yearning to achieve. Like I want that retro anime aesthetic. Not like that, oh, I'm inspired by anime, but it just looks like comic book art style. Like, no, I want genuine, like, retro anime from, like, the 90s. Late 80s, early 90s kind of a look. Maybe even sprinkled in the 2000s. But I don't want it to look, too comic booky. I know what I want. I should fix the shadows on the light. Yeah, there's something funky going on. Just round that up a little bit more. As I yap to myself. What a wonderful world. And like just carefully go over everything. I figured this out yesterday. Because I'm pretty much just using the same colors from the other outfit. Kind of like the idea of like a magical transformation going on here. And if I kind of catch a little bit of stuff that I don't want, fix it. I'm mumbling to myself sometimes helps. It's hard. There we go. And something's a little bit sloppy. Just go over. I need to fix it on because it's looking kind of funky. It's supposed to have like a little bit of a sun. And now all the gold pieces will become but yeah, I want the bottom of the shoes to be golden too. I want him to have a few outfits. He deserves it. He worked hard. So he's just a very pretty character design that I made for this thing of here. He's just missing his wings and I don't feel like drawing them. So he has like 2 sets of wings and I'm just like, why did I do that? But at the same time it's like because it looks cool. That's why I did it. But it's like I kind of regret that I did it. Because I was like, oh man, now I have to draw that. The consequences of my own actions. Pretty. There we go. Second outfit is pretty much finished. You know what? Not this. What is this? Okay, this. It's just the highlight layer. It's kind of erase what doesn't apply. recently, so just get rid of what I don't need. Oh, I need to fix that. Yeah, now we done. Another one to add. And he will be posted later in Fabulous. So yeah, tomorrow. Don't know what I'm doing. We'll figure that out. It's probably gonna be another outfit for my boy here. His name is Jofio. You're a pretty man. Okay, goodbye. Have a nice rest of your week. See ya tomorrow, probably. Bye-bye.